Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, kind of figure some stuff out. We got something that's really important, aka building health, that you're going to want to get your hands on. But the toss-up becomes, do we want building health or do we want barrage? We're going to talk about that and more. We got a sweet base from you that we stole from Shish today. Yeah, so we're going to get into everything. Guys, appreciate you if you subscribe to the channel. Also, if you are going to, don't want to say it, play this season and you want to grab some instant training, appreciate it if you use the code CHICKEN in the shop. The whole instant training thing, I know it sucks. I'm not a fan of seasons that are, pay to play. I don't mind instant training being a competitive advantage, so to speak. But for the most part, you can still get top 500 without it most seasons. And I think that's even including this one. Once we just get past this little hill, this bump, this grind at the start. So here's where we're at. Now, I took the top path, and it's debatable whether you want to go top path or the bottom path. I think the top path is kind of maybe going to pay off better in the long run, whereas the bottom path is definitely the right now get to 17, 18 path. So here's the decision that we got to make. I went with building health. I could have got building health today. I could have got barrage today. I could have got heavies today. I stayed true to the path, and I went to building health. Why? Because I have all the defenses. And I have them all maxed out as well. So I was like, you know what? Even if we're a little bit late to barrage, I can get it up to rank 4, I think, later on today. So we'll still be in the running for it. And hopefully we're not too late to the barrage building health party. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to do one or the other, I think barrage is actually the better choice of the two if you're going to pick one and then just push. But we'll see what happens, So that's the next plan, is to get the barrage, because my problem now is my offense is slow. My defense is fine. Some guys are fizzling, but that's kind of few and far between. So what we want to do next is we want to go to 4 ER. We probably want to go all the way to troop damage. Then we might backfill a little bit. We might look at shock bombs and Kavan, but we're going to have to wait and see. So the idea here is if we get the barrage, actually, let me play that back. 1 sec. Suffice to say, we need to get building health and we need to get barrage if we're really going to get on a really decent pusher. Now, next up, this base I found kind of in and of itself, if you have the same defensive tech that I do, this is a solid one to run, because what we're looking at stopping is we want to make heavy rush really difficult. We want bombers to die. We want warriors to have smoke to be able to compete. And we want to slow down those barrage attacks. So I'll show you the last few hits here. I mean, overall, we're doing fine. I did get up to like 440 global today. So, I mean, we're right in the running as always. And let's just see how we're doing this here. So, on offense, I've actually switched to using 5 warriors and 3 bombers if the base is really dirty. Now, this one wasn't too dirty, but what I noticed was he didn't have a lot of coverage from his mines. He had some low defenses. He didn't have mortars. But I was a little bit nervous because typically that means he has heavies and barrage if he doesn't have any defenses. But either way, we were able to take this one down fairly quickly. I'll throw in a 4-speed there because it's basically just troops kind of running out. Yeah, and then you see as we come down through here, it's very important. If we have warriors here, and there's more than like 5 bombers, they only take 4 shots if the base doesn't have building health to take down the ER at 3 engines. So just flare them. Just get them there. They'll do their thing. Let's try to find another one here. That guy fizzled. That guy fizzled. So, I mean, the base is awesome. All right, so let's take a look at what we did here. So, again, 3 warriors right off the start. And then we, I believe we delay dropped 1 boat up the right with a boat of bombardiers, I think. Just in case they clip those boom mines. You never know how they're going to spread. But the warriors there were actually enough just themselves. And then we get to here. We flare everybody. That ground flare is very important for a couple of reasons. Number 1, it prevents the warriors from running up here if there's buildings left. But number 2, it keeps the bombers from kind of, like, as the bombers walk towards stuff, they tend to kind of fan out. So it just keeps them a little bit more centered and dialed in as they're moving. And then we go here, we're playing pretty aggressively, and we just get right down there. So let's get into some live attacks and see how badly we can screw up our next gold chest. But we'll see what we can come up with here. We'll see what we can come up with. All right, so what do we got? Alright, so this guy does not have the building health. He does have a top 5 trophy though, so that's not good. Alright, so what we're gonna do here. He started. Let's go, let's go one warrior from the bottom on this side, and then I think what we'd like to do on these ones is throw a flare right on that mortar, because the mortars are the dangerous thing. That's what's going to kill your bombers. And then once that mortar goes down, I'm going to throw another boat of warriors up on this right side. That they totally avoided the flag. That was kind of weird. But whatever. There's nothing that's really going to take out those warriors. I just got to make sure that all 6 of my bombers don't walk into that 3-pack of mines, or we're going to be in trouble. And yeah, you know, I kind of stopped using tanks altogether. They just really weren't doing it for me. So now on this side, we're going to go ahead. We're going to throw some warriors out, throw some bombers down. And it looks like a lot of the warriors are going to hit that 3-pack. There's a well-placed package of mines. That mortar's going to hurt as well. Really going to drive them away. Alright, let's go warriors up here. Okay, there we go. They did survive, so we are going to be able to take that engine down. Now we just got to focus on what is left over here on this side. So hopefully these warriors can run up behind these bombers and take out some of those mines there. Looks like they're going to stop. They're going to pivot. They're not going to get them. So I'm actually going to pull an audible right here. I'm going to save these bombers. We're going to flare them back up this way. And hopefully those warriors can keep them in play. I'm going to throw out our final boat of warriors over there. And all of our bombers are going to run directly into all those mines. So we have no chance of winning this at this point, unfortunately. Just really, really terrible spreads on everything, it seemed like. I don't know why that bomber went down there instead of going back onto this engine, but... oh, baby. And he died. Oh, my God. I have not fizzled at 2 ERs all season. So, there we go. Great start to the video, chicken. Great start to the video. Wow. I can't believe that just happened. That was so bad. Alright, let's go back. I want to show you guys a real hit, just so you don't take away stupid stuff. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. This is going to be the same thing. We're doing the 5-3 again. Again, off the start, it's very important to flare onto one of the defenses on the beach. That's going to keep your bombardiers back, and they're not going to get hit as easily from those mortars along the side. Next up, we've got the warriors coming in, running in a basically just a lot of distraction kind of play to distract the rest of the defenses and allow the bombers to clear that front area. So now the landing's done, we'll let them just kind of fly through here. And then I believe I throw one more boat on the far right side. There we go. And that's how they're supposed to be. That's how you want them to run. I mean, this attack strategy, it's all about predicting where the warriors are going to run to. I did a very poor job of that on the last attack, and that left us with, you know, pretty much no breathing room to get the bombers through. Over here, you see we got the warriors down on that one side, and that was just enough to clear out those mines. And you see that I keep flaring the bombers back over on the side, and that allows just one. I mean, these attacks get close like this. It allows just one to get through, and that is enough to seal the victory for us. Let's try one more. I don't want to drop it at gold, but you know, things were going pretty well before, so. I think we just kind of leveled off where we were at with the building health. We need to just simply add that barrage, get back in there, and, you know, it's the attacks, honestly. It's the attacks that are slowing us up. So, all right, let's go. This one's a little bit different. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right off the start. We'll flare that mortar just because I don't want any. I don't have a lot of bombers, so I don't want any to die for unnecessary reasons. These warriors are going to do a good job of just picking off stuff at the start. He's got mines all the way around. Looks like this is an anti-heavy rush base. So we should be able to take advantage of that a little bit. And I mean, look at the warriors, man. They're just tearing through that first stuff. But that's all good. I just need this right side open so we can throw our next boat of warriors down. Follow with our last boat of bombardiers. And try to make something happen there. So they're going to go up right directly on top of all those boom mines. And we're going against the heavies, man, so we got to be fast. There's no room to, there's no room for error. There's no room to be messing around. We got to go quick, and let's throw our last boat of warriors out right about now. That might have been a little bit too early, but I think we got to go with what we got. And they are actually going on the right side, which is not what we needed. I can't believe those bombers went directly into all of those mines. Okay, wow, and he got sniped. Unreal. I just lost 6 bombardiers because they all walked into that corner of the wall to shoot that sniper tower. All right, so we got the warriors coming in hot. I don't know if it's going to be enough time, but I'm going to let them fan out here. And wherever they go, that's where we're going to trail the bombers off to. They're going to open up all these mines here for us. They open up a lot of them, not all of them, but remember, it takes it takes 2 mines to kill. Takes 2 mines to kill the bombardiers. So as long as you're not taking 3 on at once, then we're good to go. Let's go ahead and flare onto this right now. So that guy's gonna just barely stay alive, and we got 100 GB almost left. So I mean, there we go, 210. We're finishing the base. That's all we need to do. Boom, there it is, and we got the first stars of the day. That's awesome. So that's gonna bring us back kind of to where we were, but yeah, what we really need to do right now, you see how we're kind of like win-loss, win-loss. What we really need to do now is add that barrage. Then we're going to be in a decent position. I don't know where we're at in terms of global. We might be in the mid. We're just on the cusp. So that's not too bad for not really having super effective tech at the moment. I spent all my tokens yesterday, so we're going to have to wait and 1 extra chest to upgrade our barrage. But I hope that helps you guys out. I hope it gets you started. If you're a little bit further back than I am, honestly, I would just stay the course, get the building health, get the defenses, get your base maxed up. We don't want to stay in 3 engines too long. So getting building health, getting out up to 4 is really going to be beneficial. So hope that helps you guys out. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Check it out.